Anything within one.
Is it last possession in the final as well? End the point.
Is it just like a full game in the final?
Look at that, I actually don't have the legs
Do you
for
don't
that.
have it in me? I think we should toss a coin for the winner.
Please do that. I would love to commentate.
ulti.TV.
Welcome back to ulti.TV's coverage of Not University Nationals 2021 in collaboration with Hive Ultimate. We are here in Birmingham to watch the consolation final, the 3v4 between Bath in blue and Team Surrey Ultimate in white. My name is Luke Burgess and I'm joined at the commentary desk, as I have been all weekend, by Gigi Morrison. What can we expect from this game, Gigi?
Probably quite a lot of tired bodies. I overheard earlier on that TSU are also quite exhausted. They had to do a back-to-back game earlier on today. Bath are now having to do a back-to-back game as well. So I'd imagine that TSU can really feel for how Bath are having to pretty much play at 100% for 2 hours straight, and that's not easy at all. But either way, we'll see a lot of long shots, a lot of very big plays, and it should be pretty exciting.
I hope so. Both these teams have performed well this tournament. Either of them could have been in the final. Both had close semi-final matchups. But here we are, as Bath get an early block on a miscommunication from Surrey's Hostak offense. Bath choosing to set up in a vertical stack. And a miscommunication from Bath. So Surrey also not able to So the Bath handlers trying to direct the offense downfield. Wanted a break side option. Did find the forehand upfield. Resets back. And a swing. Too close. Grabs, but the disc flies past the receivers. And Surrey will get the disc back once again. Looking in field. Doesn't really have any options. Has to go over the top to the near side cutter from the stack. Has some deep options available. Chooses not to go for them. There's the shot to the end zone. Has a receiver under it. It's floating. And well reeled in. Spearing with the grab in the end zone. And Surrey go up 1-0.
Some very confident mixed to start off this game. Maybe a little bit jittery with a couple of turnovers. Some very simple mistakes from both sides, but Varney to Spearing in the end zone. Having to full sprint down the pitch. Again, I was almost convinced that she might have had to actually go for a layout bid there, but not necessary. The disc was well weighted. So we've still got a few more games. We're coming into the closing end of the weekend. So this is the 3v4. The winner of this will claim an imaginary bronze medal. The next game is going to be the 9v10, which is Nottingham versus York. Definitely an exciting game coming up. I was not expecting it to be Nottingham v York, so I'm actually quite excited for that game. So stick around, subscribe to ulti.TV and Hive Ultimate wherever you're watching it live to get notified whenever we're uploading and whenever we're streaming.
So nice floaty pull from Surrey. They run it down nicely, get their defense set before the first pass, but that discus goes a bit too high. Bit of an unforced error from Bath. And Surrey shoot deep immediately. Disc is fading left and does go out of bounds. But this does give Surrey an opportunity to trap Bath in this near corner on their own end zone line. So Bath bringing the disc in. 3-player cup to deal with. Opts to go backwards into their own end zone. Far side now. Managed to get back out the end zone, but they do keep the disc moving. And a nice give and go play. Good movement at the back from Bath. Up the sideline now, disc is floating. And the receiver misreads it. Surrey with an opportunity to punch this in. Just outside the end zone now. There's the pop pass into the end zone, but just a bit too far. Fantastic opportunity for Surrey to go 2-0 up. But can Bath deal with this Surrey zone? Did look good in that last possession. Pops a bit high, but another receiver does reel it in. Layout to keep possession alive. Interesting choice of headwear from the number 51 on Bath. Does put it back on the head. Looked awkward for a few throws there. Up the sideline now. Does manage to tow it in bounds. But a miscommunication on the reset. Gives Surrey another opportunity as they pick up. Look to go quickly. Finding receivers in space. But that forehand too high. Bath get possession once again. Swing to the near side. Looking to advance the disc. Before the zone sets up, they do find an option through the middle and to this near side, but the wind picks it up, pushes it out of bounds before it can be brought down. So Surrey looking to play a bit more slowly this time, setting up the horizontal stack. 2 players go deep, 1 player goes up the line, another player goes up the line, 2 players back for the reset. Big grab to keep possession alive. Swing to the far side. Up line now. Continuing to play it down that far sideline. Hammer to the end zone. But the disc just bounces out of the hands. Have to feel like Surrey are rushing their offense each time. They look good for a few passes, but can never quite convert. Scuba over the top for Bath. Nice high grab to retain possession. Wants the pop-up line. Goes backwards. Nice throw through the cup. Nice give and go move to maintain possession. Doesn't have another option for a second give and go though. And there's the deep shot to the near side. Well weighted. Good read from the receiver. Has an option up line. Two defenders are in the way though. Could have faked it and thrown the hammer to the back. And Surrey were committing hard to stopping that option. And they do call the timeout.
This is definitely a wise option for a timeout. Not necessarily the safest with regards to how deep they are into the pitch. They're having to work their way all the way back down to their end zone. But Surrey being quite effective with this zone. It's not something we've actually seen yet this weekend. It's a 3-person cup, which can transition to a more flat 3-person force in the center. Bath not necessarily cottoning on to how to play around it. There's multiple ways you can play around it, but they seem to have opted for having 3 people spread quite widely across the pitch, and I wouldn't necessarily say that's the best option. I'd say maybe having a few people a little bit closer together, maybe somebody breaking into the cup and then having a pseudo handler as like a 4th person floating in between the cutting space and the handler space as a wide option to receive a swing later on would be much more effective rather than just having 3 people spread across the back. Or, as Hive would say, just play Hex lol.
So we are back underway, and Surrey unable to convert after the timeout. Bath do get the disc back. And Surrey look to set up their zone again. Bath just working around the back. This one's floating high though. Several defenders under it, and Surrey mack it cleanly out of bounds. So Surrey bring it in on the far sideline. Upline cut. Not thrown to. Reset. Also not thrown to. It's good defense from Bath on those initial 2 cuts. They do find an option in the middle. Surrey now moving it nicely to this near side. And a nice lead pass into the end zone. Surrey are excited about that one. clean offensive possession gives them a 2-0 lead.
The bookends for number 30 from Surrey. Got the Mac D just out the side of the pitch. And now managing to score with a very passionate spike in the end zone. Surrey actually known to be quite big fans of Macline. Haven't played Macline in years. Miss it.
So Surrey with the pull. Almost at the Bath end zone line, but Bath will centre it and face the Surrey zone once again. This is some good disc movement to start off the possession. But now the handlers just taking their time, playing nice and patient. And a big shot over to the far side is reeled in. One gust of wind could have tipped that disc out of the hands of the receiver, but Bath get away with it. And call on the field as one of the Bath players trips over. Bath have shown a few moments of quick disc movement, but they are trapped here now. Are preferring to hold the disc for a few seconds before moving the disc. Now they're going through the middle. Almost had a few quick passes in flow, but choose to go back and around instead. Making some ground now though. Just about scooped up off the ground after being tipped by the defender. And now Surrey crumble from their zone into match. Right on the end zone line and now popped in. And Bath get their first point of the game after a clean piece of zone offense.
Much better offense from Bath during that point. It's quite likely that the players from the previous point standing on the sideline were maybe just being a little bit more analytical. Wow, I can't speak today. Analytical with the gameplay, trying to develop a tactic as to how to play against the zone, and it was certainly effective. They were able to string a fair few passes together, both around and through the cup, working super effectively, and then staying nice and calm just in front of the end zone to get the score.
So Bath with the pull. Setting down with match defense as Surrey have to lay out to keep their possession alive. Has a deep shot, and that receiver is completely free in the end zone. Bit too easy for Surrey as they extend their lead to 3-1. A rolling pull from Surrey as they set up their zone defense. Hammer fake from Bath before popping it to the sideline. There is the real hammer though, and almost reeled in. Got a hand to it, but difficult disc to read whilst also trying to stay in bounds. Was quite close to the sideline. So Surrey must be feeling good at this point in the game. 2 points up with possession. So bit of a messy initial cut, but the defense doesn't punish it, and Surrey managed to retain possession. Looks like an uncontested strip on the far side of the pitch. Nice high grab. Retains possession for Surrey. Few options downfield, but the disc just drops a bit low. There is still some wind. Perhaps pushing the disc down there. Nice give and go move. Good quick disc movement from Bath. High shot towards the end zone. And it does come down. Bath with the fast break. Put their second point on the board.
Wonderfully read by Heather Gibson. That could have easily gotten into the hands of the defender or just slipped out of her hands, but she did a really good job in just tracking it, making sure that it didn't go anywhere near the defender whatsoever. And Bath now calling a timeout. Gonna quickly use this timeout to mention the UKU Mesh Initiative. If you've watched quite a few games now, you'll have heard me babble on about this, but I don't care. I really want to support this project as much as I can. So one of the Bath players, Kritin Kapoor, wearing number 10, is part of the UKU Mesh project. You get Felix Cam whilst I'm talking about this, it's fine. So Mesh is the Minority Ethnic Showcase project, which was set up by the UKU Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Committee. And their main aim is to highlight talent amongst minority and ethnic groups. And they're going to do that by having one big showcase game towards the end of August in London. And hopefully that's going to be streamed. But you can support by following them on Instagram, so it's UKU_mesh. And you can also contribute to their fundraisers. They've got a GoFundMe that you can access through their Instagram bio. and they'll just basically be trying to promoting and providing high quality coaching and high quality ultimate to people who don't usually get the same inclusion that white people and more privileged people do. So I think it's a fantastic initiative. So please do follow them on Instagram, give them a lot of support. We'll just let you go back to Felix Cam. He's been working hard, and this is the tragic look of somebody that doesn't really get a break.
So Bath with the pull after that timeout. Surrey still leading 3 points to 2. Surrey set up their horizontal stack. Match defense from Bath. Deep option is available and it's taken, but the disc didn't come back in. Narrow channel to throw in. Tough throw. So Bath will have about half a pitch to work with. So Bath check the disc in. Cut from the back of the stack, well defended. And a huge layout, but can't quite reel the disc in. Throw it as well to get the disc past the defenders, but it was a difficult grab. So reset look initially. Finds an under. Backhand down the line. And that reset throw just a bit too high and bladey. Gives Bath a short field. Fantastic opportunity for them to level the score. Initial cut looked off. Goes for the reset. Cut from the back to the break side, but there's a defender in the lane. Another reset. Good defense from Surrey. Keep Bath at bay so far. Some poachy defense in that corner from Surrey. Infield. Just 1 meter out. Tries to jump it in. Looks like it will be called not in. And play will resume. Pop pass into the end zone. And Bath might not yet get the break. I think there's some discussion about whether or not the players are ready before the disc was checked back in after the in-out call. But the goal will stand, and Bath will go up. We'll bring the game to 3 apiece. So that pull sails out of bounds for Bath. Surrey will walk it to the brick mark. So the last few offensive possessions for Surrey have not looked great. They really need to stick this one in. As Bath put a poach off of the near side handler into the lane. Will it get looked at? Yes, it will. Few options downfield. Takes the easy under. Upline shot. There is a deep option, but a bit too narrow. Looks the receiver up the line. Takes the shot. Nice throw, well read. Surrey on the front of the end zone now. Goes for the swing. No options immediately available in the end zone. Has to reset again. Goes to the break side corner, but the disc just pops up. That was an upwind throw. And Surrey unable to convert. Bath now with a break opportunity. Trying to run through the poach. Unsuccessful, but there is a free player. Anyway, nice quick give-go pass, but maybe a bit too quick. So Surrey with a short field to work with. Goes for the reset. Cuts from the back of the stack. Not immediately open. Surrey just working it amongst the handlers. Big swing, nice layout to save possession. Goes for the upline. Scuba, swing. Another layout grab to save possession. And a shot to the back break side corner. Does float down, but a difficult read. Maybe slightly too difficult a throwing option. And that's the second short field opportunity that Surrey have let slip through their hands. Surrey could do with this hold. Don't want to go break down at this stage in the game. Surveying downfield, but has to go for a reset. Well picked up. Reset again. IO forehand break. Another IO forehand break. Goes for the reset. Thrower wants a deep option. Has to settle for an under. Bath still working down that far side. Nice swing to the near side. Finds an option downfield. IO forehand into the end zone. Lovely break throw from Bath. And they will get a break to go 4-3 up.
These are some long and grinding points. You can sense the relief from Bath with the fact that they've managed to take that lead at 4-3. Sorry, definitely taking their time to get themselves ready on the line. They must be pretty exhausted. So we're just heading into the last 5 or so minutes of this game. Everything outside of the semi-finals is a little bit shorter in terms of game duration. But the final is going to be an hour and a half long, so keep your calendar free for 5 till 6:30 to watch the final on either Hive Ulti or ulti.TV.
Rolling pull from Bath. No, if Bath do get this break, you've got to think that the game is theirs. But sorry, looking deep immediately. It is floating.
For you to get towards the cap. So whilst we're in bracket play, there are no ties allowed. In the pool play yesterday, there were some ties allowed. But currently, if the hooter goes off and there is a draw, you can't just finish the possession. You have to have a clear winner. So you continue playing until you have, until one of the teams has scored again to have a winner from that. But otherwise, if you are not drawing at the time of the hooter, then it's just finish the possession. This is all except for the final, of course. It's not just finish the possession. It's, well, what we would class as standard frisbee rules. So it'll be cap at 15, half at 8. And then it'll be hooter goes off, finish the point, +1, unless it's already hit 15.
So sorry, coming down with the zone towards the end of this game. See what Bath can do as they swing the disc to the far side, and that's an unfortunate drop. Surrey with an early break opportunity in this point. Finds a reset into the middle of the field. Now towards this near side. But that throw just goes behind the receiver. Bath get the disc back. As Surrey reset their zone. Swing is successful this time. Has the receiver streaking deep. Decides to put it. Really nice throw. Kept the disc between on the near side of this receiver. Just taking their time. And finds the shot into the end zone. Calm play from Bath. So they go ahead 5-4 in this game.
Very intelligent option. Rather than opting to look for a dump, not managing to squeeze it through forward into the end zone, but then seeing the free receiver wide, bringing Bath ahead by 1. Now only about 3 minutes out until the hooter goes off. So realistically, for Surrey to really stay into this, they will have to try and score within this, well, in this point. But stick around for some more coverage. We've got 2 more games today. So after this game, we've got Nottingham versus York. And then after that, we've got the final, which is going to be Sheffield versus Ubu.
Yep, lots of exciting frisbee still to be played as Surrey once again just shoot immediately to the end zone, and it is successful. That's 2 points in a row where Bath have had no answer for Surrey's deep game. They do tie the score. And that's just what Surrey need. They want to stay with a winning chance in this game. Chance of taking third place at this tournament. So, sorry, coming down with the zone. As the hooter goes, it is tied, so we will finish this point to decide which team will take third place. So Bath working it around the back still. But that throw is blocked, but brought down again. Some discussion as to whether the defense got it first or not. Bath will retain possession. Hammer to the near side, but not kept in bounds. The call from Surrey is out. So Surrey with an opportunity to take the game. Go upfield, but clean block from Bath will give them another chance to take the game. Surrey staying zone. Finds an option in the middle. But the swing just goes straight into the ground. Surrey now around about the brick mark. Not too far to go. They set up their vertical stack. Hammer fake. Goes for the reset. Shot to the end zone. Receiver's there. It was tipped, but Surrey can't quite bring it down. Bath looking to go quickly. Fakes the deep shot. Surrey staying zone. Backhand over the top. Into the middle now. Forehand through the zone. Bath don't quite have the options to keep the disc moving though. The zone does get a chance to reset. Finds a reset. Throw through the cup now. Has a player wide. Goes backwards. Bath taking the time. This is the best they've looked on offense so far at this point. Finds another handler. Looking for the hammer. Goes for the reset instead. Now through the middle. Scuba to the near side. Finds the receiver in space. But every time Bath get a break like that, don't really have any follow-up options. They're having to work up this near sideline now. Fakes down the line. Goes backwards. Has options sideways. Does take them. There's the shot to the end zone. There is a receiver wide open, and Bath against the Surrey zone will take the game 6-5 and get third place overall.
Bath's patience has paid off in the end. Really working hard. It looked like it could have gone absolutely either way, but Bath being clinical in that last point definitely gave them the advantage. Congratulations to Bath, congratulations to Surrey, both making top 4. Their first tournament back since COVID had started.
Yeah, both teams should be proud of their performance this weekend. Good job from both of them. So stay tuned. We've got the 9v10 coming up next, and then later on the final. And we will see you there after a short break.
ulti.TV.